This thing is pumping out all sorts of logs. I'm really starting to wonder why I don't use more farm tutorial videos from folks like Lyfcraft. Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to Lyfcraft. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I have spent some time in a creative backup of the Lyfcraft world, and I think I've come up with a pretty cool design for the building that I want to create around the tree farm. It should tie in nicely with the rest of the ancient city block I've got going on here. There are a couple of changes I want to make first to what I've already built, one of which is I'm going to take out these stairs I've built here, and I'm going to change up the collection system a bit to use a water stream instead of a line of hoppers. That is done and out of the way. This water stream will feed the items from the farm down across the floor and then up into the hoppers of the sorter. I want to do something similar to this at the big dig in order to transport all of the stuff that is being mined out to a storage area. Once I get that all sorted out, I still have a massive amount of work to do down there. Now I'm going to get into building up the rest of this tower, and while I do that, I'm going to show you a few highlights of Karis and I getting together at the Nether Hub for a bit of a planning session on next steps there.
I think I finished the part of the sidewalls that we had planned, removing the glass and putting up the I don't know if those are leaves or flames or whatever, the embellishments.
They're leaves.
Huh?
They're the same leaves that you used down here.
Well, I know, but even down here, I mean, yeah, I guess they were leaves in the original lace pattern, but in this pattern, I don't know whether they're leaves or flames. But anyways, the decorative things. And the central, or the gateways, because they hadn't all been done on this side. And I also extended the copper to the actual tower walls, because we had originally just done them exactly the same, but the towers aren't exactly the same. So, anyways, I've done those sidewalls as far as we've planned. That was the words.
Okay. So, these 4 dirt blocks here are where
the portal.
That's where I envision the 4-sided portal at.
Right. And it matches up exactly, meets up exactly here with the corners of the pattern. Grab some dirt here too. We need a jump boost. What happened to our beacons? Our beacons are there. Oh, we're just not in range of any of the beacons.
Yeah. They're not in the middle, they're on the sides.
Yeah, let me see. And one of them I think has a jump boost, but I don't remember which. Okay, so I'm not in range there. Oh, there, and I've got jump boost, so I can get up on top of one of these dirt blocks. Quick, before I lose my boost. Alright. There we go. Oh, one question here. Do we want to put it into the floor like this is?
Yeah, I would.
Or do we want to surround it with stairs and have it up one?
I was just going to put it into the floor. That way you've only got a little bit of bump here, and I think that'll look better too.
Do you have any idea what this emerald block is for?
Nope. I was hoping somebody else did.
I wonder if it was just marking the way to the raid farm, but I don't know what this emerald. So I kept it and I slabbed it to make it spawn proof and all, but it's kind of like, can I take it out?
Sure, go ahead. Whoever put it there, if they want it there, they can always put it back.
This is true. Let's see. So I would need to replace it with a tile slab. I'll grab a tile slab.
Don't mind this pillar. I'm just trying to get an idea of making sure I'm in the right spot. Okay. All right. So, okay, so the glass kind of goes around in this area. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna.
We can also reshape that some too.
Yeah, It's not perfect.
It's not. No, it's not. And we noticed that elsewhere on the sides too, where things, when we use like Matica for the walls, and
Yep.
it doesn't meet up with the glass exactly the same the whole way through. So, which I keep thinking is likely to drive me nuts, but on the other hand, I've managed to avoid being driven nuts by it so far. So that's all good.
So I was thinking that we would have kind of a central circular pillar in here that rises from this floor all the way up to the glass, basically at the same size of that circle. It would have gaps and arches and stuff in it so that you could see through to the portals and fly up through it if you wanted to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it would poke through the glass, maybe 4 or 5 blocks, and then we would end up doing the dome thing like I was showing you in the picture of the Iowa State Capitol.
Yeah.
And then maybe a set of beacons on top of it.
Beacons go through slabs, right? So we could even put the beacons lower down.
Yeah, as long as we only have slabs above them, they'll go all the way through.
Yeah.
So we could put the beacon all the way at the bottom.
So what do you think about the idea of doing a frame like this around the portal? I mean, so the thing is, it wouldn't have the fences here, but at the corners we would have a wall or a pillar, or a quartz pillar or something like that, and then sort of this sort of thing, kind of at the bottom, and it's just so the middle stuff that's got the ornated stuff for the lights that wouldn't be there because we'd have the portal there.
Yep, I think this as it is might be a little wide, but something along those lines, yeah.
Oh, I mean, we're doing it. It's because you were placing it. Okay, you've got 4 blocks in, but 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that is 5 blocks in between. So it would be a little wider than this because we'd have the pillars. Let me grab some. And then the next question would be: do we want to do it in the same cyan color scheme, or do we want to do it in a blackstone, or not a blackstone, a deep slate color scheme? And I'm kind of inclined towards deep slate.
Yeah, I am too. Well, this tower is taking far longer than I expected, and I'm only about halfway done with it. It's getting there, but it still has a long way to go. I really like the way the red accents of the red nether brick around the windows and the sea lanterns behind it kind of stand out and really kind of give it some detail. Now this is going to be about 3 main levels high, and I think it'll work out pretty well. There's probably going to be some ornamentation at the top to kind of make it vibe a little bit. And I'm really thinking about maybe using copper in those bands in between the levels. Not really set on that yet. We'll see how it plays out. But I want to get this video out so you can see what I've got done, and we'll go from there. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below and maybe consider subscribing. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.